Hey guys, it's Shanae and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my channel focuses on sharing ways that you can attain luxury at an affordable price range. I also do share luxury items, but whether it's affordable or luxury, we're good to go no matter which way you choose to go. So let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so as you have seen, today we have a different scenery for our filming situation. Normally I film in my room near my closet because that's where all my things are. However, today we're doing a little bit more like show and tell, more of a just my opinions, my thoughts type of video. So I wanted to be comfortable, and the most comfortable place in my house or my apartment to do this would be the living room. Nice and cozy. So a little quick decor moment. I have this pillow that my boyfriend gave to me from one of our very first shoots together. Yes, I had a red unit, and yeah, I just like to show this off. Anywho, let's get into the topic of today's video. So for today's video, I was challenged by Miss Koi Style. Follow her if you aren't. I love her channel. She's always sharing something cool. She has different perspective. I like her style, and she's also really funny. Like, I think she's hilarious. Like, I enjoy her videos, so definitely check her out. So she tagged me in a new challenge. So this challenge was started by two creators on YouTube. I have to put their information down below. I will do that so you can check out their channels because their channels are great as well. But pretty much the challenge is to build your handbag collection for under $5,000. So both of the original creators had like that overall rule, but they also wanted to incorporate other rules. So some of the rules were no Louis Vuitton inside of the pics. And I think, I'm trying to figure out what the other rules were. I think it was mostly just that you had to stick to that. From what I remember, that was like the main restriction, was it has to add up to $5,000, and it also has to be no Louis Vuitton. I think there might have been something about not using things that are pre-loved or something like that. But either way, those are the rules. I'll incorporate the official rules below because everything I'm showing you fits their rules. But what I also decided to do for my take is, whatever bags I'm showing you guys, I actually own in my collection, because I think the way that other people were doing it is that you could recommend bags part of a collection that you don't own but you think would be great picks. I just want to stick to the bags that I actually own just because I could physically show you guys. Also, I just feel like it's just easier that way because I actually can speak on things that I know about personally and have used. Also, I wanted to say I was very disappointed by the no Louis Vuitton, which, I mean, I completely understand because everyone's collection would probably be filled with a lot of Louis Vuitton because they're very popular. And, you know, the price point, especially for the canvas pieces, are lower. However, the majority of, like, pretty much probably, I would say about 65% of my luxury collection is Louis Vuitton. One, because the price point is great. Two, because I actually do like their bags. Like, their bags are stylish, but they also are very functional. Because I have mostly the canvas pieces. I don't have any of their, like, leather other goods. But I get why they didn't include it, but it definitely made it harder. Because at first I was like, oh, this is easy. So then I had my list, and then I read like one of the description boxes or one of the rules or something, and I was just like, damn, no LV. This is challenging. So without further ado, oh wait, before we get into the bags, I also want to share my outfit of the day. Like I said, we're super casual today. We're laid back, we're chilling. The only thing I'm missing is a glass of wine, but I'm still going to show you my outfit of the day because I actually really like this dress and I think it's super comfortable. So I'm going to include a clip of the dress here somewhere, or here, whichever way I decide when I'm editing. But pretty much this dress is from Vince. I got it on sale at Saks Off 5th, one of my favorite places to shop designer and luxury goods, because as you guys already know, I enjoy getting things for a lower cost, because why would you ever pay full price when you could pay a lower price? There's very few things I'm going to pay full price for, and those are things that are extremely limited or things that never go on sale. Otherwise, I will wait for a sale just because that's just what's inside of me. I just can't do it. Especially paying something more than what it cost originally retail. That's not going to happen. It just won't happen. I just can't do it. So that's the outfit. As you can see, super comfortable. I got it to be a house dress. something cute to put on that I could wear around the house if people come over especially, or even something I could wear to the airport if I'm going on vacation, something I could wear like to go downstairs to go to the store real quick, something that's not doing too much but still is cute and functional. And I really like the back detail. So let's get into the bags. Guys, before we get into the video, I just wanted to point out that all of my handbag choices will not be luxury. Well, will not be the typical luxury designers you're thinking of. Some of them will be, some of them won't be. At the end of the day, I do feel like if you're working with a very limited budget, I don't think that spending a huge chunk of your budget on one designer bag is worth it. Well, it might be depending on how you look at it, but I think that you need variety, and I think you can get great variety with great quality without spending thousands of dollars. So I definitely will be reflecting that in my choices. So let's get to choice number one. This will always be number one to me because I just feel like it doesn't get any much more classic. I think that every lady can use this in her collection. Unfortunately, these bags do not retail for what I paid for it at the time. They do retail for much more that really is not that attainable for the average person and would take up almost a whole entire budget. But it's going to be my vintage Chanel double flap and chocolate lambskin and the gold hardware. So this bag I got from Yogi's Closet for about $2,600, which is expensive. However, I think it was well worth it because now a bag like this, vintage and this condition, because for vintage bag, my bag is in pretty good condition. Like, it's like, yeah, the quilting's flattened, but it's still a beautiful bag. Like, this is still stunning. I would get like probably double than what I paid for it. So I got this then. It's from the year 1996, so it is indeed vintage. So I think it also means that it has the 24 karat gold. I could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure it does. Beautiful bag. I think that this would be an amazing choice for any person for their collection, especially, well, I think anyone's collection, but if I was on a budget, I would still repurchase this one. Not at the regular price. I think that if I was purchasing this like brand new, I would definitely go with the mini rectangle or the mini square Chanel flap, or probably a wallet on chain at this point, the way the prices are, because it's just crazy and it's just not feasible. But I think that if it was the price that I paid for it, I would 100% put this in my collection. This is a classic bag. No one's ever gonna clown you for having a Chanel bag. Like, that's unheard of. It's always gonna be relevant. It's always gonna be classic. You could dress it up, you could dress it down. This bag is on the smaller side. Like, for going out, it holds a good amount of things, but it is not the most spacious bag I have. I think that for me personally, if I was to ever get another flat bag of my dream, I already got the Chanel 19 that I love. That was like a dream Chanel color, style, whatever. But if I was to get another Chanel classic flap, it would probably be in a medium or the small, the mini. Yeah, the mini square, the mini rectangle. But probably the medium is really what I'm going for. Just because I feel like you can dress it up, dress it down. It's not too big, not too bulky. Just a bag that I think anyone can appreciate at any time. Okay, so next up, I'm going to include my Gucci coin purse in the Mamont style. This, they call it the color pink. However, I don't really think it's pink. It's more like a mauve to me. But I think that this is a really cute bag. I think that this I would put in my collection just because mini bags are in, and I don't really force, and I feel like even if mini bags became out of style or weren't on trend anymore, I think that you could easily use this as its purpose, a coin purse. So you could put cards in here. It fits a good amount of things. I think that this is just a really nice piece. It's pretty affordable. This I got on sale, so after the sale, I think it ended up being about, I want to say it was $3.90 or $4.90. I'm pretty sure it was $4.85, $4.90, around that range, which is still a really great price for a piece of luxury, something that could be considered a SLG or a mini bag. So I included a clip of me using it as a mini bag. I actually transformed it into a a belt bag. That chain is really big that I have, so if I had used a smaller chain, you could easily just make this a crossbody, because when you open it up inside, you have these little like clamps or whatever you want to call them. so you can easily put another chain on here, and there's tons of chains on Etsy, Amazon that you could use instead. I think this is really cute. It's a great neutral. You can put your cards in it. You can use this bag inside of a bag. So I'm gonna go with this one, and then this one retailed for, like I said, $4.90. Okay guys, so my next bag is going to be my Versace box bag, or mini box bag. I don't think that's the official name. That's just the name that I gave it because I don't know what the official name is. It's very hard to find this bag. It's very hard to even find like any pictures of this online, because pretty much I got this one from Saks Off 5th at a major sale. The Saks Off 5th where I used to live was closing down, so everything was marked up to 90% off. So I saw this bag. I was like, Versace, a cute red bag and an affordable price, sign me up. So I had gotten this one. I would choose this one as part of my collection because I got it for a great price, but I also think that every girl needs a pop of red in her collection. Red is not considered a neutral, however, I feel like red just really adds something to a lot of my outfits. Like, I use this bag so much more than I ever would have thought, which is why I also think it's a great idea sometimes to buy something least expensive, or less expensive rather, so that you could try something out and see how much you actually would use it in your wardrobe. Because sometimes things surprise you. Sometimes you use things more than what you thought you would have, and sometimes you use them less. So this surprised me. I have used it in so many of my looks. I've used it so many times going out. I think that every girl needs a pop of red. The only complaint I have about this bag is that it's actually really, really small. So it doesn't hold very much. So I don't know if I can even fit my phone in here. I don't remember. But inside I have the strap, so you can also use it as a clutch. That's something to note that I think makes this bag versatile. You can wear it crossbody. Like it does some things. This thing be thinging. Let me see if it fits. So my phone does not fit in here. So, but that's okay though, because I think either way, lots of smaller bags will not fit things. But I think this is still a really great option. And like I said, well, I don't know if I told you guys. So I think that it was about $141. I'm pretty sure $161. I think I might have gotten it even cheaper than that because of the sale. But I rounded it off at $200 just to be sure, and just to be a little bit more like fair with the pricing. But that's that. Love this bag. Such a goodie. For my next bag, I have something that you guys have seen recently on my channel. If you haven't seen the video, then I highly recommend you do. It is the Coach Georgie bag. Yes. So, I haven't gotten to use this bag much. However, based on the quality, the style, the name of Coach, I think that this would be a really great bag for the summertime, for the spring. You can also use it in fall and winter as well, but I think that it's important to have a lighter colored bag for your springtime outfits. I also like the fact that you're able to change out the top handle as well as the crossbody, so it's functional in different ways. You have your crossbody for when you're running errands or you need to be hands-free, and then you have your top handle if you just like the little armpit bag look thing, or you could take off both and you can use this as a clutch. Like this would be really, this is classy enough that you could use this for like a wedding or something of that nature. I think that's great. The price point, I got it on sale at $275, which is amazing. Originally it retails for $495, $498, and I just think that for $275 this is a really great bag. Once again, compared to some of the other bag choices I have, this one's more spacious, so it does hold a lot. And you have this back pocket here. If you guys want to see a more thorough like review, demo, look at the bag, then definitely check out my previous video. I'll try to link it here. Yeah, I think that this is definitely a must need. For my next bag, I have something that you guys know that I coined as an affordable luxury. Well, you guys know about the term affordable luxury, but you probably haven't seen this bag. So this bag used to be, I think it was very popular a couple years ago, but for some reason I haven't heard a lot about it anymore. Either way, it's something that I like and I think it's very useful and you get a lot of your money's worth out of. And I think that it's just really great quality. So my next bag is going to be my Furla play bag. I think that they have a square one that's called the Metropolis, and this one I can't remember the name of it. But either way, it's called the play bag because you have a body for the bag, but in addition to the body, you have these interchangeable tops, designs, or whatever you want to call them. I forgot what they're called, but the play designs. And so you're able to basically change these out and get multiple bags for a much lower price point. So I have this one that I use a lot. And then I have two others. The other one I have is this. It's like this lilac color. I just like the pop of the contrast. I think actually what had happened was because I had gotten this bag on my way back on a layover from Bali. We stayed in Hong Kong. So from Hong Kong to New York, not New York, United States, I think it was Texas or something. I had saw a Furla store, so I went inside of it. And then I actually was looking at something else in display. They had this like beautiful tiger bag, and then I saw this, and they actually had it on sale. And they also had like one of those specials where if you bought a certain amount of these, you got a sale, so you're getting one for free, something like that. So I got this one, and then I got the actual one that I think is exclusive for Hong Kong. You know, one of those airport exclusives that you can only get there. And I actually really like this one. Like, this one is super, super cute. It's like really fun. You have all the embroidery, really colorful. So like I said, I think that this bag is a really great option. So if I was only having a handbag collection of $5,000 or less, I think this would be a great option. One, because you're getting multiple bags for the price of, it's not the price of one, but for a much lower price point. Furla is a really great designer. They're luxury. The leather on this is like so smooth and rich. The actual like stitch, everything about this bag is like beautiful. It's a really, really nice bag actually. And unlike the other bags I had shown you, this one would hold a lot more for going out. So I do think that because you're able to interchange these, that you would have more options for going out. You could have more casual ones, you could have more fun ones. The only downside I would say to this one is that I haven't seen as many of the little like play patches or designs available anymore. I think I actually have to go to the Furla store and see, but I just haven't gotten around to it because I'm trying to stay away from the stores. But yeah, I think that this is really great. So that's the only downside I can see, is that you might be limited on how many interchangeable pieces you can get. But I'm very happy with this bag. I'm so happy that I had gotten it. Could do so much with this. And it retails, I think, for about, if I can remember correctly, I think I got all of these for less than $400, but just to give myself some more wiggle room, because I can't remember exactly, I said $450, and I think that's amazing. A luxury handbag for $450, and you get 3 different looks with it. Now that's a bargain. For my final pick of a handbag, I'm gonna add to my collection that equals under $5,000. It's going to be a bag that I haven't really seen a lot of on social media, that I feel like is worthy of hype, but I haven't seen it get a lot of hype. Something that I think that is a beautiful color in addition to your collection, that I think it's really fun but still classic at the same time in its own way, is going to be this beauty. And this one is the Minkoff Edie Maxi flap. This is a play, a more puffy play on her already popular Edie flat bag. The only difference is that this is puffy, right? Because right now we're all about the puffy bags. We have the Chanel 19, we have the Coach Pillow Tabby, we have the YSL Lulu puffer bag. So it's only right that she came out with her version. This bag is 100% leather. It's well made. It's extremely big. It is really big, which I know that right now we're all about the tiny bags and mini bags and smaller bags. However, I still think there's a place and a time for a larger bag. So far, I haven't really used it out a lot because this is the newest addition to my one of the newer additions to my handbag collection. So I have not worn her out yet. I have used her to take pictures, and I think that she's amazing. I think she's a beautiful bag. I do think she's big. I'm 5'2", and I would say this is like a considerable bigger size than the bags I'm used to using. I remember at one point I really wanted a Chanel Jumbo. This is like way back when I put my name on a waiting list, knowing that I wasn't going to pay $5,000 for that bag, but I kind of wish I did, because then it would be worth a lot more now, because now I'm definitely never going to get that bag. Anywho, this I think is a really great alternative to any of those puffier bags I had mentioned. And I also think that this gives you the Chanel Jumbo, Chanel Maxi type of vibe without paying the price. Because at this point, those bags are like $7,000, $8,000. That's not reasonable for most of us. Of course, if you got it like that, do you? Or if you're willing to save up for whatever amount of time or do what you gotta do, do you? No judgment zone here. I'm all here for it. I love it. I love to see it. But for me and my lifestyle, I think many of you guys, I don't think that we're going to be doing that. So I think this is a really great option. So this colorway actually sold out so fast. I remember when I first saw this bag on the Rebecca Minkoff website, I really wanted it, and I wanted it in this color because I like that it's like that caramel color, which is also super popular this year. And it sold out really fast, and they just took it off the website completely for the past couple months. So I was like, damn, I don't think they're gonna bring back that color. They only had all the others. So then I was looking again online, I feel like as I usually do, which I really shouldn't, and I came across this bag on the QVC website. I think QVC, like the home shopping thing. So they sell contemporary designers on there, and I saw it in this color, so I was like, yeah, I need to get it before I never get a chance to get it. And I'm really happy that I added it to my collection. Why do I think that it should be added to your collection? I think it should be added to your collection because, like I said, it's giving you the kind of the trendy pillow bag trend, but for a lower cost. But I also think that it's not so puffy enough that I feel like, I think you could wear this from years from now. I don't think this is going to be something that will be like completely like irrelevant or just like out of trend. I think it's a beautiful color. This will be really nice for fall. It's a good neutral, go with a lot of things. And I also think it's important for every woman to have a handbag in her collection that can actually hold things. Like this would be functional to go to work with. This would be functional to go to, like, if you're gonna fly on an airplane. This would be functional if you need a bag that you can run errands with. It's crossbody, it's gonna hold a lot. Not everything needs to be a tiny bag. Tiny bags only hold for so many things. There's downsides to both sizes. However, I think it's nice to have like a bigger bag in your collection. So I'm really happy to have her. And I don't know if I said the price already, but I had gotten her for $3.98, which I think is a steal. Affordable alternative. I did say that was my last bag, however it isn't. I have one more bag to include in my collection under $5,000, and that is going to be my Telfar medium shopping tote. I do not have it with me because it is on pre-order. However, I do think that that's a bag that you should incorporate in your handbag list if you're looking to get the most bang for your buck and to get things that are going to make a statement and definitely stand out in your collection. So I like Telfar in general as a brand. I like what it stands for. Their slogan is not for you, for everyone. So with that being said, they're very inclusive. They're known as the Bushwick Birkin. I actually have a whole unboxing on them on my Instagram. I'll link that below. But I really do like what they stand for, and I do enjoy their bags. So their bags, the drop is really quick, so that's one of the downsides. Trying to get one is extremely hard, and the resale is crazy. The bags, however, do have a very affordable price point. The smallest bag retails for $150, and that's the mini one. I'll include a clip here, and then the largest bag retails for $250, I believe, and I got the one that retails for about $200. It's a pre-order bag. I had gotten it in the tan color because once again, I was looking for a bag that I felt like could fit my lifestyle all year round, and something I could use for work, something I could use for the plane, something that would really, like, you know, just get the job done as far as a tote goes. I also got it as kind of like a more affordable alternative to the LV on the go tote. Yes, they look nothing alike. Yes, that's a whole different vibe, a whole different like everything aesthetic. But what I do think is similar is that they both have like those neutral brown colors and more of like a box structure. Of course, I think the on the go is way more structured. It's more like a book tote type of situation. But the Louis Vuitton on the go retails for almost $3,000, and the Telfar medium shopping tote retails for about $200. So Plus two, when it comes to work bags, I beat the hell out of them, and I really like, I don't know how I feel about spending that much money on a work bag, whereas this one would be, you know, be a work bag, but I feel like it won't be as expensive, and you know, I think that I can use it different ways because it's a little bit more like soft and flexible. So I'll include a picture of it here. I didn't include it because, like I said, it's on pre-order, but I definitely think it'll be a great addition to a handbag collection because you need a tote. You need a tote, and I didn't name any other totes. You need to have one tote. You need to have a tote. Regardless of what you think about small bags, medium bags, large bags, whatever, a tote is necessary in your handbag collection. There's no way around it. If you don't have a tote, I don't know what to tell you. And I don't think, like, once again, this doesn't have to be a super luxurious, expensive tote, but just having a good, high quality, functional tote that still looks good, I think is important in a handbag collection. And that is my last addition to the handbag collection. Okay guys, so unfortunately my camera died, and I don't even know if it included the last thing that I said. I really hope it did. It would be very tragic if it did not. I'm gonna have to look and see once I charge the battery. But I just wanted to say that I tried to give you guys what's most, in my opinion, based off my collection, what I actually own, what is the most realistic if you're trying to stay on budget. If you only have $5,000 to spend on a bag, in my humble opinion, I don't think that you would be best served buying anything that's more than $3,000. That's just my opinion. I think that you should have one major luxury handbag purchase, and the other ones you could have more if they're at a really great price point, or I think that you should just add more affordable luxury handbags to your collection. There are lots of great ones out there. Some brands that I love are Minkoff, Coach, Tory Burch. I showed you Furla. Furla, I think, is considered a luxury handbag designer. I think it is. I don't know, whatever. But I think that that's a really great price point, and it's lower, but I think the quality on them is really great. And then if you do want more luxury, like I think Gucci has a lot of pieces that are under $1,000 that are actual bags that are really great. Louis Vuitton does have the canvas pieces, and I know they weren't supposed to be part of this challenge, which I understand because, like I said before, they're very affordable and very popular, and we don't want a challenge full of like Louis Vuitton bags only. There are other bags that exist out there. So whatever, but if you were trying to save, I think those are great options. My total came out to $4,645, which is still under that. And then I was able to give you guys variety. We had bags that were good for going out to dinner, going out for brunch, going to work, going to school, going to run errands, going to fly in the airport, going to go on vacation, going for the springtime, going for the fall time, big bags, little bags, mini bags, tote bags. I gave you a very good selection under $5,000 if you ask me. I think that was a great, I think I curated a great collection of handbags under $5,000. Let me know what you guys think below. Let me know if there's anything that you think would be included in this. What is your opinion on contemporary designer handbags or more affordable luxury handbags? Do you guys want a video on that? Because I was going to make one anyways, because like I said, I feel very strongly about this. I think that a lot of people think that they can't afford luxury or designer things, or like the finer things in life are only reserved for certain types of people. I truly believe that it's about how you go about it, and about being in the right places, knowing the right sales, knowing how to put things together, knowing how to look for things. There's so many ways to get really nice items for much less, and then for something that fits your budget. Even if you don't want designer things, or you feel like it doesn't fit your budget, I could put you onto some Zara things. I could put you onto some H&M. I could put you on some things from Etsy that are handmade, that are really great quality. It's all about how you go about it. And if you guys subscribe, like, follow, comment below, I'll be able to give more of those things to you guys. I think I have a lot to share. I'm very good at finding things. I'm very good at getting things for the low that look really good. So stick with me and we'll go some places. Thank you guys for watching my video. Like I said, make sure you subscribe to my channel here. Make sure you follow me on Instagram as well. If you like to read, there's my blog. I'll leave that below. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night or afternoon. Bye. So what's your